p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has directed to utilize all possible resources to provide maximum relief to common man in the next financial year budget. President has called for provision of health and education facilities to all people besides eliminating inequalities from society. Qatar has expressed full support to Pakistan to meet energy needs. Pakistan and European Union have agreed to further promote bilateral relations in diverse fields. All parties Hurriyat Conference has thanked China, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt and other members of the G20 countries for not attending Srinagar meeting. Russia has warned that supplying Ukraine with modern F-16 fighter jets by Western countries would come with obvious risks. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has directed the government's economic team to utilize all possible resources to provide maximum relief to common man in the next financial year budget. Chairing a meeting in Islamabad to review the budget 2023-24 preparations, he ordered to take every possible step to minimize the financial burden on middle and lower income segments of the society. During the meeting, the economic team briefed the Prime Minister about budget preparations besides the revised targets of next collection for current financial year and the proposed targets for next financial year. The meeting was informed that after approval from the Federal Cabinet, the budget 2023-24 would be presented on 9th of next month. It was also informed that Pakistan's economy was moving towards stability and the fiscal deficit was continuously declining. The Prime Minister, while expressing satisfaction over the performance on economic front, said due to better economic policies, the country's current account balance turned to surplus after several years and has been showing surplus for last 2 months. He appreciated the declining trend in the prices of urea fertilizer, saying it became possible only because of government's timely action. The Prime Minister also directed to finalize the pension of reforms as soon as possible. He said a pension fund should be established by adopting innovative methods to ensure minimum financial burden on the national exchequer. Shehbaz Sharif said after the pension reforms, welfare of pensioners would also be ensured. He also directed to take practical steps to expand the tax net and raise the tax revenues collection. President Dr. Arif Alvi has urged all institutions to focus on addressing the major challenges to steer Pakistan out of its present socio-economic difficulties. He was talking to participants of Senior Officers Leadership Course who called on him in Islamabad today. The President said the policies and programs should focus on overcoming poverty, improving the economy, checking population growth, providing health and education facilities, and eliminating inequalities from society, especially in the rural areas of the country. Minister of State for Petroleum Dr. Musaddiq Malik has invited Qatari investors to make more investment in LNG sector of Pakistan. He was talking to Ambassador of Qatar to Pakistan, Ambassador Sheikh Saud bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani, who called on him in Islamabad today. On this occasion, the Qatari ambassador said his country is committed to fully support the brotherly country Pakistan in meeting its energy needs. He said Gwadar Port can also play an important role in regional connectivity and energy trade. Saudi Ambassador Nawaf bin Said Al Maliki has expressed his country's commitment to further strengthen economic and commercial ties with Pakistan. He was talking to Finance Minister Ishaq Dar in Islamabad today. The Finance Minister appreciated the long-standing historical, religious and cultural ties between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. Ishaq Dar apprised the Saudi ambassador of policies and programs of the government to bring economic prosperity through upcoming budget. Nawaf bin Said Al Maliki reciprocated the sentiments about the long-term relationship between the two brotherly countries. The pre-Hajj flight operation to airlift 180,000 Hujjaj to Saudi Arabia is in full swing, and over 3,000 Hujjaj are arriving in Medina today on 9 special Hajj flights. Radio Pakistan's correspondent Javed Iqbal reports from Medina Munawwara that 4 flights will come from Islamabad under Road to Makkah project, while 5 flights will be arriving from Sialkot, Karachi and Multan. Pakistan and the European Union have agreed to further promote bilateral relations in diverse fields. The understanding came during a meeting between Minister for Law and Justice Azam Nazir Tarar and the EU Ambassador to Pakistan Dr. Riana Kionka in Islamabad today. During the meeting, the two sides discussed different issues of mutual interest. Law Minister appreciated the active role of Dr. Riana Kionka regarding the GSP Plus status of Pakistan. Azam Nazir Tarar said the GSP Plus status is an important milestone in economic cooperation between Pakistan and European Union. The EU ambassador gave assurance of full cooperation in the promotion of trade relations between the two countries. This is Radio Pakistan. Federal Minister Javed Latif has said those who orchestrated the May 9 violent acts should be arrested and tried under the law. Speaking in the National Assembly today, he said the plotters should not be spared under any pressure. He said the Tiger Force of PTI was specially trained to perpetuate violent acts. In his remarks, Aslam Bhotani strongly condemned the May 9 violent acts, saying those who were involved should be given exemplary punishment. Taking the floor, Abdul Akbar Chitrali said the state institutions are an asset of the whole nation. He said we express solidarity with the armed forces and pay tribute to their sacrifices for peace and stability in the country. 2 bills were laid before the House today. These included the Chairman and Speaker Salaries, Allowances and Privileges Amendment Bill 2023 and the Constitution Amendment Bill Amendment in Article 76. The Chair referred the bills to the Standing Committee concerned. The House has now been adjourned to meet again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pakistan Air Force has paid a special tribute to 1965 war hero Flight Lieutenant Yunus Hussain Shaheed, who embraced Shahadat while fighting in air battle over enemy territory with great valor and professional skill. Flight Lieutenant Yunus Hussain Shaheed was honored with prestigious Sitare-e-Jurat for displaying utmost courage and determination in the face of heavy odds and beyond the call of duty. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All-Parties Hurriyat Conference has thanked China, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt and other member countries of G20 for not attending Srinagar meeting. According to Kashmir Media Service, the APHC in a statement issued in Srinagar said any international event in Jammu and Kashmir would not change the ground situation in the territory where people are being subjected to worst form of repression. APHC leader advocate Davinder Singh Bahal in a statement in Jammu described the failure of the G20 meeting as a diplomatic victory for Pakistan. On the other hand, global media, while commenting on the G20 huddle, said that such staged events make it clear that the situation in Jammu and Kashmir is far from normal. Russia has warned that further pledges of military aid to Ukraine by Western countries will not change the situation. Talking to media, Kremlin spokesman said supplying Ukraine with modern F-16 fighter jets would come with obvious risks. On Friday, U.S. President Joe Biden told G7 leaders that Washington would back joint allied training programs for Ukrainian pilots on U.S.-made F-16 fighter jets. Meanwhile, former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev has expressed his concern that Western arms to Ukraine would increase the risk of nuclear apocalypse. And finally, the weather. Dust raising and gusty winds with thunderstorm rain is expected in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Potoha region Eastern Balochistan, Upper and Eastern Sindh, Punjab, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan during the next 12 hours. Hot and dry weather is likely elsewhere in the country. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News of